and also long tail. So we're looking for unusual keywords over here is what we're actually looking for, okay? So, easy ways to lose weight. I mean, that's a little more unusual. We're getting there. I mean, just for fun. All you do, by the way, now, show you the next stage. So let's say we wanted to pick this keyword. I mean, I don't think we'll rank for this. We'll be able to rank, but we can just check it out for fun. You know, I think this is going to be very competitive. But so it meets our criteria here, definitely. It's got, you know, 4 times 3,000, so it definitely meets that. The trends look good. And basically, now the next part we're going to do is called the sniff test. There's 2 parts to deciding if you're going to be able to rank for a keyword or not with your sniper site, okay? Now these aren't totally accurate, but they're a pretty good way of doing things. The first thing is the sniff test, okay? Now the sniff test it's not a bad way of doing things. You know, you can get a good idea for the keyword, but then it's always recommended to do the next stage as well, which is where you actually go in and look in depth at the quality of the competition you're going to be competing with. Okay, now these are explained in the manual. So if we go ahead and do the first part of it, just click on this. It's going to take us to Google. Okay, now it's going to display the keyword here in the search result. Now what we need to do is, you can see the competitors here, but these aren't real competitors. These could be anything. Okay, so we don't want that. What we want to do is we want to add in phrase marks to each side of the keyword like this. This is going to show us the real number of competitors for our sites. Now, in the original Google Sniper, it was 7,000 keywords. Okay, now after 7,000 competitors, but however I've now changed that. And it's very easy to rank for, you know, with the new additions to Sniper and things like that. I'm finding it just as easy to rank for, and I've raised the keyword competitors to 13,000. Okay, so anything that has this number, okay, so we can see 85,000. This is way out of our league, and I'm not even going to bother with it. Okay, you see, it's not even close to 13,000. As long as it's close, you know, anywhere up to sort of 20,000, it's possible you may be able to rank, and you might want to check it out more. Okay, but the lower the better, obviously. Okay, so this has got 85,000. That's way too high. This needs to be ideally 13,000 or less. Okay, so that's the first sniff test. It's seeing how many competitors they have. Now what this essentially means is there's 85,000 websites that have this exact phrase on it somewhere on the site, basically. Okay, so that's not going to work, that keyword. We're going to go back to Google, and I'm going to start doing this faster in a minute. Okay, so now we're looking for keywords that have the sniff test. We're looking for more unusual keywords. Now obviously you get a lot of keywords here that are just ridiculous, the amount of searches. So what you can do is you can add another search filter here. You see I've clicked add another, and we're going to make it no more. Obviously you are limiting yourself slightly, but I mean it's fine. You know, obviously you're really rarely going to find, especially in a market like weight loss, you know, a keyword that has that kind of volume, no competition. Okay, 2,000 to 8,000 we're going to put in, and as you can see, these are much more the kind of keywords I was talking about that we're going to have much more a much better likelihood of ranking for. Okay, so if we go through them here, losing weight quickly, start going faster now. 54,000 results, nope. Okay, this takes a while, by the way, guys. This is the most time consuming part of a sniper site. How to lose weight naturally, certainly check that one out. 208,000, that's even worse. Okay, so you never know what you're going to find. And basically, obviously weight loss is the most competitive market there is. So I've picked this one just to show you, okay, but you know, often in the market you might choose, it might be a lot easier. Okay, walking to lose weight. Now that, you know, this could be, sounds a little bit more less competitive. 25,000. Okay, so we're getting closer. That's 25,000. 6,000 searches a month. Trends are good. Don't worry about the trends too much. Okay, just ideally it's not going completely down. You know, anything other than that is fine. But you know, yeah, don't worry about the trends too much. Okay, So 25,000, we're definitely getting closer. Okay. Pills to lose weight, no, that's going to be very competitive. Tips to lose weight fast, try that one. 211,000. Oh. Okay, let's keep looking. Healthy way to lose weight, let's check that one out. 51,000 results. No. I need to lose weight fast. Let's check that one out. 111,000. So this is a very competitive market, obviously. Lose weight without that. Now we're going to start looking for something that's a little bit more obscure. Maybe how to foods that help you lose weight. But still, I imagine this is going to be no. How to lose weight in your thighs. It's a bit more specific, a bit more unusual. 15,000. Okay, here we go. So we've got a keyword here. It's slightly over 13,000, but still, I'd probably check it out, especially because where is it here? Trends are good, and it's got 5,000 searches a month, so it's 5,400, so it's way over our 3,000 limit. This potentially means you're almost going to make twice as much money from your sniper site. Okay, at this point, a very crude way of telling how much you're going to make is how many visitors you're potentially going to get a month. Okay, this is what this means: how many visitors we're going to get to our sniper site a month. Okay, now we're not going to get all of these visitors. Okay, but you know, it's a good indicator. Okay. So we found a keyword here, 15,000, and you know, actually I'm not going to, well, we'll explore into this one a bit more. Okay, so the next stage is the second stage, and this is the more difficult stage of it. This is one that's going to require a lot of looking around. So the first stage is very simple. You go to the keyword tool, you put in, just to recap, put in your keyword here, you enter all the phrases, select phrase, put in some filters, and just try all these keywords here to do with your niche. Just type them in and you see what the results are. Now the next stage, we're going to remove, once you've found a keyword that meets the first criteria, we're going to remove the quotes, okay, and see what our real competitors are. Now the reason we remove the quotes is because we're not competing, because we want to see, essentially you're competing with these websites here. You're competing with these websites on the first page. Now the other ones, you know, the 1 million other sites or the 15,000 other actual sites, you're not really competing with. Okay, you're just competing with these ones. So these are the ones we want to look more closely into if we're going to be able to compete for that keyword. Now instantly, I can tell you that it kind of looks okay, but kind of bad. eHow.com, you know, obviously a very big site. It's going to be very difficult to outrank in many cases. Okay, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's not like, you know, Wikipedia or something like that. If you ever see Wikipedia on the first page, you know, CNN, anything like that, you know, you're just screwed. Okay, so don't even bother with that. So this is possible. eHow, you never really know. And the second eHow, easy in articles, and this is always a very positive thing to see, is an article. If an article's there, it means you can probably rank near it as well. I kind of used to think differently about articles, but I've changed my opinion lately. And generally you can rank there. Okay, now the tough thing is that you never quite know with an article either, because you know, they get a lot of backlinks and things like that. You get a lot of people you know, that are very good article marketers and things like that, and build, you know, thousands of links to it. So it's certainly difficult to tell. Wiki answers. See, the bad thing about this keyword is obviously that all of these sites are brand names, which is one thing to look for as a bad sign. Okay, now if you recognize the brand names here, AnnCollins.com and, you know, things like that, or maybe not, this isn't a brand name, but Sounded like one. I'm not really an expert on the subject of weight loss. RealWomen'sFitness.com, Wiki Answers, a lot of these are brand names, they're authority sites, and it's going to be difficult to outrank them. Okay, now an authority site, to actually give you an example, is something like this, where you've got all of these different pages, all on different subjects, all different articles. I mean, there's just probably thousands here, okay? And it's likely that this website is ranking for, just about every, keyword going, okay? So you just got to be careful. So this doesn't look like, on closer inspection, a good keyword, because we're seeing, what we were looking for is we're looking for foreign posts, we're looking for websites that you've never heard of, we're looking for that kind of thing, okay? This looks like a difficult one. It's possible we could rank for it, but honestly, I think it's always better to spend another, half an hour looking for keywords than risk an entire sniper site. Okay, because you will find ones that will be a lot less competitive. Okay, so close that. What else have we got here? Food to lose weight. It's the best way to lose weight. There's a few ones here, but I think what I'm going to do, oh, here we go, losing weight after pregnancy. Let's check that one out. It's a bit unusual. So, we found one keyword that was kind of there, kind of not. Losing weight after pregnancy. No, 23,000. How to lose weight in your thighs. Where was that? How to lose weight at home. Maybe very competitive, I don't know. 51,000. Nope. How to lose weight fast with exercise. How to lose weight fast without exercise. That's a funny one. Look, so with exercise, get 3,600.